If you notice any of these signs in your body, it might be an indication that you might have a sexually transmitted infection. My name is OWUSU EMMANUEL, a physician assistant by profession and then a minister of God. If there is any health topic you would want me to make a video on, drop it in the comment section and I'll be very glad to provide a video on that. At this point, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe to this channel for more videos and then like this video. There are a lot of sexually transmitted infections. Yes, these include gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis, herpes, and so on. And these conditions or these diseases, they are very, very close to us. There are majority of the people having these conditions. Now, let us move straight to the signs of sexually transmitted infection. The first one is burning sensation when you urinate. So you know yourself that at some point you urinate, you don't feel it difficult to urinate, there is no burning sensation, but it has gotten to certain time that when you begin urinating, you experience this burning sensation when you urinate. It might be an indication that you might have a sexually transmitted infection. The second one is discharge from either your penis or vaginal discharge. So if you are a man, penile discharge; if you're a woman, vaginal discharge. Once you notice any of these discharges, it might be an indication that you might have a sexually transmitted infection. Now, the third thing we need to look at is pain during sex. Pain during sex. Now, having sex shouldn't be that painful. However, anytime you have sex and you experience this unusual pain during sex, it might be an indication that you might have a sexually transmitted infection. And one common major cause of pain during sex is PID, which is pelvic inflammatory disease, which usually happens in women. Women always have the PID. It's not men. The PID is not related to men. Now, the fourth sign that you might notice that you have sexually transmitted infection is noticing rashes or some bumps on your private part. So once you begin noticing that there's a lot of rashes or small rashes or bumps on your private part, it might be an indication that you might have a sexually transmitted infection. Now, the last point is that asymptomatic. Asymptomatic are those people who might have the sexually transmitted infection, however, they do not show any signs and symptoms that they have it. So this means that the only way to identify such people is through screening. Once they do the test of STIs, when they do the STI test, then you will know that this person has STI. There are many people having STI whom they are asymptomatic. So they are not showing any signs and symptoms unless they screen their body or they do the STI test for them to know whether they are STI negative or STI positive. So it might be that that very woman or man whom you are engaging unprotected sex with might have a sexually transmitted infection, but he or she is not showing visible signs and symptoms. And these people are the most serious people. They are dangerous because they are not showing obvious signs and symptoms that they have the sexually transmitted infection. So you might think that you are okay with the person. However, the person might have it and then infect you with STI. The definite way you can avoid or prevent yourself from these STIs is to have a protected sex by using condoms. Also, if you're a married man or woman, you need to stay fidel to your husband or wife. You shouldn't be engaging in extramarital sex with other people because you might not know that that very person has STI, and then you return, you can affect your wife or husband with the STI. I hope you understand. So we need to have ourselves also tested of STI so that you will know whether you have STI or not, because majority of the people are asymptomatic. I hope this video is very, very helpful for you. Subscribe to this channel for more videos, like this video, and then share this video to many people so that many people will learn a lot about this sensitive topic. Thank you.